And welcome back to the excitement that is me growing stuff in pots. Hoorah! So I had to move my melons here, which is in a pile of mess because they were just flopping in the sun. I did separate about 30 of them, planted them in some little pots because that's what we're doing. We're planting stuff in pots and they all flopped. So that was the end of 30 of them. So I'm not too sure what you do with melons. They have grown quite a bit in a week. I think I'm just going to let them grow a little bit bigger. There'll be some that are stronger than others. Then we'll replant them. I may Google that. If you know how to replant melons, they're the Santa Claus melon things, comment down below. That would be wonderful. Let's see if I can kill more of them. This video is about my passion fruit. I have 6 passion fruit. Yep, I had to count then. But I've put 4 along this wall. I did have 6 along here, but apparently that was too many. This is 7 or 8 foot by a lot of foot. This is the, what one is this? I should know, it's the banana passion fruit. Banana shaped, not banana flavored. We can hope, we can only hope. I attached all these to this dodgy ghetto fence thing on a frame, so I didn't want it going on the main fence, obviously. Last week, so we are 7 days in. They grow fast. Look at that. It is wrapped around. How cool is that? Look at this little spiral hand. They're hands. They are lots and lots of little hands. So that one's going really, really well. I have to watch where I'm walking. I think I walked on a prickle. I did. Ouch. This one here is Panama Red. I think this is one of my first ones. I think this one and those two were the first ones I got before I decided, oh, there is different ones. Let's get all of them. Look at that. Look at the wrapping. How good is the wrapping? So this one's going really, really well. It's maybe 5 foot already. When I got them, they were that little branch there. That's not a branch. What's that thing called? Stick. Stick is a branch. Sure it is. They're about that high. So they've grown really, really, really fast. Obviously in the subtropics. Benji, stay away from there. Quick, out. Still looking for snakes. And this one is a Panama Gold, of course. They're good with names, aren't they? Wrapped around as well. Look at that. So apparently passion fruit need 2 meters by 2 meters minimum. It's not really 2 meters by 2 meters. I think they're all going to interwove and get all tangled together and they'll be fine. That's my hoping anyway. What do we got? Pandora Red, of course. My other 2 passion fruit, and I have pots and I have potting mix and all sorts of stuff, are here. This one has not grown. Sweetheart, of course. I don't know why this one hasn't grown. It was sitting with the other ones over there, but it's a lighter colored leaf too. It's the same potting mix. Maybe it's dodgy. I'm not too sure. And it's not really holding on. So I think maybe it's just a dodgy plant. We'll find out. I'm sure it'll grow eventually. It's not dead. This one, on the other hand, which was let me creep around here. It's early morning, bear with us. It is a red flamingo. Not a pink flamingo, but a red flamingo. I wonder if there is a pink flamingo. It has grown heaps in the last week, so I need to sort that one out. Not strong hopes for that one. If you know about that, sweetheart, if it does grow sucky, or if it's just a dodgy plant, let me know in the comments down below. That would be wonderful. But that is sort of where we are with that wall. I have more pots. I got 45 pots. And I got 20 things of potting mix. We're down to 4. Have you got fluff on you? So yes, I still have, what have I got? 13 pots, 4 bags of potting mix. That's not good odds. I need more potting mix. We'll deal with that eventually. But I have, what have I even got in here? I don't even know. More potatoes. I've just planted more potatoes because I had potatoes that were doing the eye thing. And I think there are chilies in there because we didn't eat the chilies and they started to turn. So hopefully chilies, and apparently a whole lot of potatoes. I don't remember planting 7 lots of potatoes. We'll find out in a week whether they're potatoes or not. But I did get, my first avocado, a dwarf avocado. I think that means it only gets to like 4 meters high. Lots of new growth. There was a spider. Spiders are good. They eat the bugs that are eating my plants. You wait till you see the eggplants. Oh my God. And this one, what's this one? This one is a shepherd. I think that is a pretty common, normal, everyday barking dog. Now, apparently this is weird. You need a type B and a type A. Did that back to front. Because one of them flowers in the morning, one of them flowers in the afternoon, and they cross-pollinate. Yeah, weird. I know. Something to do with if you don't do that, you don't get fruit. Avocado is one of the few things I do actually eat. I think these take 100 years to actually get fruit, but they're pretty big plants. They are standing there, that's about 5.5, 6 foot. I got mangoes. I hate mangoes, they're horrible. I know, the whole world loves mangoes. I do not. Oh, this one only gets 7 meters. Our goal was to get acreage, don't stress. So whatever that one is, and whatever that one is a dwarf mango. Oh, how big does a dwarf mango get? Oh, 3 by 2 meters. See, there we go. So we got 2 mangoes as well. Let's jump over there. It is still a mess. I did move some cycads that have been around for 100 years. I mean, they grow slow, obviously. This one has not grown since I've had it for like about 15 years. So we're giving it some better potting mix now. This one struggles every year. This year is doing a lot better. I think it's just unfurling. Furling, that's a word, isn't it? I'm sure it is. So hopefully keep enough water to that. It won't go mingy, doing its thing. All my cactus are finally starting to grow now that I'm babying them. Look at the scarring. So that was a bacterial growth just because they were in crappy soil. They're in better soil mix now. Lots of weeds are liking the soil mix, but the cactus are going well. Up here, we have eggplants. Look at the holes in the eggplants. Ah. There's been caterpillars, there's been little beetles. There's 3 different species of beetles that are eating the leaves. I'm sort of half letting them eat the leaves and half not letting them eat the leaves. If I see them, they're gone, but I'm not actively hunting them down. We have lots of flowers. Flowers mean eggplants. Check this out. Oh, I'm not going to point to it with Benji here because little dogs eat things I point to. Benji? I may have to move Benji. Really? Check out the baby eggplants. Not just one, but a heap of them. I think probably too many. Look at that one. That one wasn't there a week ago. So that is the original eggplant I got. Of course it is. I think this one is the stripy one. No, this is the weird white one. Can't wait to get a weird white one. There's a flower. There may be an eggplant in there eventually. And the other ones haven't really done much. Well, that, oh, no, look at that. Oh my God. It's a double banger. That's a little bit crazy. Oh, these are the creepy ones too, like little fingers or creepy fingers. Yeah, creepy fingers. So we have eggplants doing their eggplant thing. I think the next thing I'm going to do is move the grapes. They've finally started to grow. Look at that. That's wrapping around. Good grape. Who's a good grape? That is a good grape. I think I'm going to put the fence thing along there on the other side of the driveway and do the grape thing there. Moved more cactus. Got a few more to dig up. The ones I have moved all starting to grow. That's a euphorbia, obviously, but the rest of them are cactus. Euphorbia. Lettuce do not like the heat. Definitely do not like the heat. So my poor lettuce, probably ready to harvest. They flopped a fair bit yesterday because it was like 35 degrees. I need to do something about that. My rhubarb, I don't know how it's going to go with the heat. I think I'm going to have to move them. This only gets early morning sun. This is like 5 a.m. in the morning. That's why it is so quiet. It's not, oh, but there's another one of those bloody bugs. Got it. These beetles eat everything. Look at it. Don't know what type of beetle they are. I'm going to have to Google them. But there's black ones. There is the red and black ones, or orangey black ones, which I thought were lady beetles, but they're not. And these little yellow and black buggers over the fence. They keep eating everything. There's a fly. Flies don't eat things. Don't eat plants. Maybe they do. Fruit flies do. That's not a fruit fly. That is a huge fly. Go away. Welcome to wildlife outside. Haven't done anything with that. Oh, I did use some basil on my pizza last night. Woohoo. And it tasted like basil. It tasted better than the normal basil. If there's such a thing as normal basil. Supermarket basil. Look at those. Look how much they have grown. How cool is that? So those are variegated. I think when they turn red, they're going to look a little bit more noticeable because green and yellow isn't that great, but maybe red and yellow looks better. We'll figure that one out. Heaps on there too. And this one, which was the tiny dumb ones, they're small and dumb. But how cool is that? I don't know how long they last. As in, when you pick them, do they keep growing or do they all die off? I guess I can use seeds out of these and plant the seeds, so that's kind of cool. It'd be hilarious if they were seedless. Don't even get me started with the seedless bloody watermelon I brought to plant the seeds and didn't say it was seedless on the bloody thing, but it was seedless. Bastards. Fruit trees are going okay. I do need to move them. I don't think they're getting enough water. I keep saying that. Watering them every second or third day, but it is hot here. So I think I'm going to move those somewhere better. The blackberry. Oh wait, that's Thornless Chester. Thornless Chester has new leaves. They have exploded in growth in the last week. That is super cool to see because that's kind of what you want to see. Oh, now there's a wasp thing. Okay, hopefully the wasp thing is hunting down the bugs to eat because wasps don't eat plants. At least I know that, apart from those stupid little beetles. Oh my God. Yes, my boysenberry is going well and my raspberry is going well. The pawpaws don't seem to be growing. I don't know why. Or maybe it's only been a week and they have grown, but I haven't noticed. That's probably more accurate. I must look at my last video and see how big they were in that video. Maybe I could do a snippet of every video over a few months and see how fast things have grown. Because I know these guys have grown. They've grown a heap. Well, considering there wasn't eggplants there last week, and now there is. Anywho, oh, the Cape gooseberries. There are gooseberries. Or is it a gooseberry? It's probably a gooseberry. This is my messy area with just mangled euphorbia and cactus cuttings. But, yeah, they're not much bigger than they were. But they're still there, which is good. Nothing's eaten them. It seems to be okay with the sun. I did have to move the chili. Oh, what's that called? Strawberry. Had more strawberries. They grow super fast at the moment, like a little bit too fast. Benji, stay away from that. That's a toxic plant. Benji. Blueberries are taking forever to be ready. So I'm sure a bird's going to eat them by the time they're ready. Potted more cactus up. Oh, the potatoes. Check out the potatoes. Wow. They have gone crazy fast in growth in a week. Look at them. And the weird thing is they close up at night and then they come back during the day. That's a week ago. And look at the size of them now. Yeah. Yacon are going well. Those two, what are they called? They're potatoes anyway. Can't remember the name again. Congos. 2 of them are up, the other 2 still haven't reached the surface. So I probably stuffed up with that, but never mind. Tomatoes. Oh my goodness. So these are the first tomatoes. So I think there was like 18. I planted a whole lot together because some of them were not doing as well as the new ones. Look at the new ones. So the new tomatoes are bigger than the ones I planted 3 weeks ago. So something weird there. Probably genetics, who knows? Because that is the same as these 2. And they're all in the same pot, same water, same fertilizer, same everything. I guess it's just genetic and some don't grow as well as others. So I think planting a bunch of them together, strong one should survive. We'll find out. But it's interesting that these were planted the same time as those. I think these guys are the little cherry tomatoes and those are not. So obviously they grow at different rates, which is kind of cool. Those ones, I can't remember what they were now, but we've got a lot of them. I know they're tomatoes. As to what type, who knows? Some mingy cactus. Look at that, just surviving. Poor thing. Repotted now. It's safe. The zucchini. Wow. The zucchini even has flowers, and I'm guessing flowers mean zucchinis. Is it a zucchini? It's not even a zucchini. See, I know what I'm doing. It's a cucumber, which is like a zucchini but different. I probably should get a zucchini now, shouldn't I? Oh my God. Wrapped around, I may need a taller thing. I thought they grow along the ground. I should Google that because I have no idea how, I was going to call it a zucchini, it's a cucumber, how cucumbers grow. They don't grow up, do they? Well, this one is. Moving along, the pumpkin. Look at it. I thought it hadn't done anything, but in the last 2 days, it's got 2 new leaves. There's a mingy euphorbia. So it is growing. I know these grow along the ground. It doesn't have the viney things, the wraparound things that the non-zucchini does, but it's growing, so that's good. Mr. Horseradish, I think, is bigger. It's liking the full sun. It is happy. It is horse-like. Miradish. I think there's a whole heap of pawpaws in there. Look how mingy these cactus are. If you haven't seen my old videos, they're now getting babied, so they're starting to grow. Look at that new growth. There's new growth. And, oh, this is exciting. Look at that. Can you see that? Let's zoom in. That is our ginger plants. And this is the weird bit. That is the ginger plant from the supermarket. These are the organic ones. They have not started yet. That has. I'm guessing they're close. I might have planted them a bit too deep. No, that one is almost at the surface. So who knows? Maybe in another week or so, they'll start going thump. But they're finally actually doing something. I had to move a fair few things in here. So my goal, as I said last time, is shade cloth all the way up there. Then I've got a shaded area and I can put a whole lot of stuff that does not like the sun. My poor chili plant. This completely wilted yesterday and I watered it the night before, but it was like 35 degrees. That's the Nigabook. Look at them. They're probably going to be tasting horrible. And all these say full sun fibbers. They do not like full sun. Probably when you live near the sun. Oh, look. Bloody mongrel. Stop it. Oh. I'm still not killing them. Wait. It's gone now. Little bugger. Because look at the leaves. Oh, and this is another thing that happened yesterday. Look at that. There was a giant caterpillar. Just one. I don't know where his mates are. On my tamarillo. Ooh. It is doing super well now that it's in here in the shade. The loofah loffa. Oh, goodness. Okay, I haven't seen this for a couple of days. And it is at the top of its pole. Okay, they grow really, really fast. I'm not too sure where they're going yet. We will deal with that. We'll deal with everything. Fish mint are going well. Those 2 other tree tomato things. Tamarillos are going okay. Yeah, I need to sort them out. Nothing happens with these guys, they don't grow. Nothing much happens there. And I think that is probably the update right now. Exciting stuff. If you did like this video, click the thumbs up so I know. I'll make more garden videos. Hours of fun. We will see you in the next video. Bye.